大家好，我是沉思者 J， 欢迎收看智慧引航。今天我们将一起探索一个关于专注与热爱的故事，一个在平凡中创造不凡的传奇。今天的主题是关于专注的力量，如何透过全心投入，将一件事做到极致，进而超越时代的限制。今天我们要聚焦一位在台湾电影文化史上留下深刻印记的人物颜振发。他被誉为台湾最后一位手绘电影看板画师，用一双手与无比的专注，创作出无数经典的手绘电影看板，让我们从他的故事中汲取指引前行的智慧。首先，让我们从一句语录开始，这句话不仅是本集的核心，也是颜振发一生的写照。专注于一件事，做到极致，便能超越时空。这句话看似简单，却蕴含深刻的人生哲理。专注意味着将心力集中在当下，不被外界的喧嚣或诱惑分心。做到极致，则是在每一个细节上追求完美，将平凡的工作变成非凡的成就。而超越时空，意味着你的努力不仅属于当下，更能跨越时代，影响未来。颜振发的故事正是这句话的最佳诠释。他用数十年的专注，将手绘电影看板这门技艺推向高峰，成为台湾文化的瑰宝。这句语录提醒我们，无论身处什么领域，专注与精益求精，都能让我们在有限的时间里创造无限的价值。接下来，让我们走进颜振发的人生，看看他是如何用专注与热爱，点亮属于他的时代。颜振发1953年出生于台湾台南下营，一位成长于战后台湾的男孩，凭借对绘画的热爱，成为台湾电影看板界的传奇人物。在那个电影院是城市娱乐中心的年代，颜振发的手绘看板是吸引观众的关键。他的作品不仅是电影的宣传，更是艺术的结晶，每一幅看板都充满细腻的笔触与生动的情感。他的成就改变了人们对电影看板的认知，让这门技艺成为台湾电影黄金时代的象征。他的作品至今仍被珍藏，甚至在国际间受到赞誉，成为台湾文化遗产的一部分。颜振发的影响力不仅在于他的画作，更在于他展现了一种精神，对技艺的极致追求，对热爱的无悔坚持。他的故事告诉我们，当你全心投入一件事，无论它看似多么平凡，都能绽放出耀眼的光芒。接下来，让我们透过3个小故事，深入了解他是如何用专注与热爱，创造属于他的传奇。第一个故事，关于年少的启蒙。颜振发成长于台南下营乡村，自幼对色彩与线条有着天生的敏感。虽然家境并不富裕，但他常常在街头巷尾观察招牌与广告，偷偷用木炭在纸上模仿。初中时因身体不适休学，提早进入社会。一次偶然的机会，他在台南街头看到一幅手绘的电影看板，色彩鲜艳，人物栩栩如生。这幅画点燃了他心中的火花。从那天起，他下定决心要成为一名画师。没有正规的美术教育，他靠自学与观察，无数次练习笔触与配色，甚至在夜晚借着微弱的灯光画画。他的专注让他从一个毫无基础的少年，逐步掌握了绘画的技巧。第二个故事，关于坚持与挑战。颜振发18岁时进入台南延平戏院，想获得台南美展南美奖，市场奖的陈峰用师傅学习绘制电影看板。过去学徒通常需要3年4个月才能出师，但颜振发凭借努力与天分，近1年就能亲自上阵。1973年，他完成了人生第一幅手绘电影看板《丹麦角蛙》。这幅作品背景复杂，他花了超过1星期才完成，展现了他对细节的执着。然而，就在青年颜振发展路头较之际，一支兵单也随之而来，他不得不暂时放下画笔，投身军路。第3个故事，关于电影看板的黄金时代与传承。1970年代到1980年代是台湾电影的黄金时期， 也是颜振发事业的起飞器。他每天在电影院的画室里，从清晨画到深夜，一幅幅看板从他的画笔下诞生。当时的电影院老板说，颜振发的看板就像魔法，总能让路人停下脚步，走进电影院。随着时代变迁，彩色电视、录影带、数位印刷技术兴起，手绘看板逐渐式微，许多画室纷纷转型，但颜振发依然坚持传统技艺。2000年开始，他成为台南全美戏院的首席手绘看板画师，继续以手绘看板对抗数位印刷的潮流，让全美戏院成为台湾硕果仅存、保留手绘看板传统的老戏院。在颜振发数十年的创作生涯中，最常被提及的代表作之一，是他在延平戏院时期所绘，由蒋大为与狄龙主演的电影《双下看板》。这幅作品规模庞大，超过20块，约3层楼高，气势磅礴，成为颜振发最得意的作品之一，也让他在业界声名大噪。此外，随着时代演进，颜振发近年来为国际大片绘制的手绘看板，如《奇异博士》、《罗根》、《街友杂货店》等，不仅获得电影公司与国际导演的高度赞赏，更让台湾手绘电影看板文化跃上国际舞台，成为台湾软实力的象征。除了坚持手绘电影看板技艺以外，颜振发对台湾电影文化的影响还体现在多个层面。他积极开设手绘看板课程，将这项濒临失传的技艺传承给年轻时代，并与全美戏院合作举办演习营，让更多人认识并爱上这门艺术。此外，颜振发的手绘看板不仅限于电影领域，他还受邀为台南故迹、文创园区绘制巨型画作，并跨界与时尚品牌 Gucci、摇滚乐团五月天等合作，将台湾手绘艺术带进国际与流行文化领域。颜振发也多次参与国内外展览，如台南小龙文化园区、水饺社文化园区、台湾艺术大学等，让手绘看板艺术走进美术馆与公共空间，打破艺术与工艺的界限。他更为政治人物，依然绘制肖像，并受邀至香港等地担任驻村艺术家，让台湾手绘艺术在国际间发光发热。这些故事让颜振发不仅是电影看板画师，更是台湾文化传承与创新的重要推手。颜振发的故事让我们重新思考专注的力量，他的每一幅画都是对着巨语录的诠释。专注于一件事，做到极致，便能超越时空。他的看板不仅是当时的宣传品，更是跨越时代的艺术品，至今仍感动着无数人。这份专注对我们当代人有什么启示呢？在这个资讯爆炸、分心无处不在的时代，我们常常被各种选择与干扰拉扯，难以专注于一件事。颜振发的故事提醒我们，当我们找到真正热爱的事物，并全心投入，就能创造出属于自己的价值。无论是职场上的人物、个人的兴趣，还是生活中看似微不足道的细节，只要专注，就能让平凡变得不凡。那么，我们如何将这份智慧应用到生活中呢？让我们来谈谈为行动的力量。颜振发的故事启发我们，专注并不遥远，它可以从日常的小事开始。以下是2个简单的微行动，帮助你培养专注力，并在自己的领域中追求卓越。第一个微行动，每天腾出30分钟，专注于一件你热爱或想精进的事。无论是学习一项新技能、阅读一本书，还是完成一项工作任务，在这30分钟内，关掉手机通知，远离干扰，全心投入。这个行动的意义在于，透过短时间的专注练习，你能逐渐培养深度工作的能力，让你的努力更有效率，也更具成果。第2个微行动，选择一项你正在进行的工作或兴趣，设定一个具体的机制目标。例如，如果你正在写文章，试着在这周内将某一段文字打磨到让自己满意。如果你喜欢画画， 尝试在一幅画中加入一个新的技法。这个行动的目的是让你体验将细节做到极致的成就感，就像颜振发在每一幅看板中追求完美一样。当你看到自己的进步，你会更有动力继续前行。不要让今天的思考停留在脑海中，让它成为你改变的起点。现在，请将你选择的微小行动简要地分享在我们的留言区。写下来，就是对自己最好的承诺。透过分享，你也能与其他渴望成长的朋友们互相鼓励，共同见证微小行动带来的巨大改变。最后，让我们来总结这一集的核心智慧。颜振发用他的一生告诉我们，专注于一件事，做到极致，就能超越时空的限制。他的故事启发我们，在这个快速变化的世界里，找到你热爱的事物，投入你的心力，将每一个细节做到最好。这些努力或许不会立刻改变世界，但它们会在你的生活中绽放出属于你的光芒。下期节目，我们将探索另一位杰出人物的故事，带你发现更多关于勇气与创新的智慧。感谢您的收看，我是沉思者 J， 让我们一起用智慧点亮生活。下期再见。Hello everyone, I'm Thinker J. Welcome to Wisdom Navigation. Today we'll explore a story about focus and passion, a legend who created the extraordinary from the ordinary. Today's theme is about the power of focus, how by dedicating oneself entirely, one can take something to its extreme, thereby transcending the limitations of time. Today, we're focusing on a figure who left a profound mark on Taiwan's film culture history,颜振发. He's known as Taiwan's last hand-painted movie billboard artist who, with his hands and immense focus, created countless classic hand-painted movie billboards. Let's draw wisdom from his story to guide us forward. First, let's start with a quote, which is not only the core of this episode but also a true reflection of颜振发life. Focus on one thing, do it to the extreme, and you can transcend time and space. This seemingly simple statement contains profound life philosophy. Focus means concentrating your energy on the present, without being distracted by external noise or temptations. Doing something to the extreme means pursuing perfection in every detail, transforming ordinary work into extraordinary achievements. And transcending time and space means your efforts not only belong to the present, but can also cross eras and influence the future.颜振发story is the best interpretation of this quote. Through decades of dedication, he elevated the craft of hand-painted movie billboards to its peak, making it a treasure of Taiwanese culture. This quote reminds us that no matter what field we are in, focus and continuous improvement can help us create infinite value within a limited time. Next, let's delve into颜振发life and see how he used focus and passion to illuminate his era.颜振发, born in 1953 in Xiaying, Tainan, Taiwan, a boy who grew up in post-war Taiwan, became a legend in Taiwan's movie billboard industry through his love for painting. In an era when movie theaters were the city's entertainment hubs,颜振发hand-painted billboards were key to attracting audiences. His works were not just movie advertisements, but also artistic masterpieces, each billboard filled with delicate brushstrokes and vivid emotions. His achievements changed people's perception of movie billboards, making this craft a symbol of Taiwan's golden age of cinema. His works are still treasured today and have even received international acclaim, becoming part of Taiwan's cultural heritage.颜振发influence lies not only in his paintings but also in the spirit he embodies, the ultimate pursuit of craftsmanship and unwavering dedication to passion. His story tells us that when you fully commit to something, no matter how ordinary it may seem, it can radiate dazzling brilliance. Next, let's explore 3 short stories to understand how he created his legend with focus and passion. The first story is about his early inspiration.颜振发grew up in the rural village of Xiaying in Tainan and had an innate sensitivity to colors and lines from a young age. Although his family was not wealthy, he often observed signs and advertisements in the streets and alleys, secretly imitating them on paper with charcoal. He dropped out of junior high school due to poor health and entered society early. By chance, he saw a hand-painted movie billboard on the streets of Tainan with vibrant colors and lifelike characters. This painting ignited a spark in his heart. From that day on, he was determined to become a painter. Without formal art education, he relied on self-study and observation, practicing brushstrokes and color matching countless times, even painting at night under dim light. His focus allowed him to gradually master painting skills from a completely inexperienced teenager. The second story is about perseverance and challenges. At 18,颜振發entered Yanping Theater in Tainan to learn hand-painting movie billboards from Master Chen Fengyong, who had won the Nanmei Award and Mayor's Award at the Tainan Art Exhibition. Apprentices usually took 3 years and 4 months to become independent, but颜振發, with his hard work and talent, was able to work independently in just 1 year. In 1973, he completed his first hand-painted movie billboard, The Danish Doll, a work with a complex background that took him over a week to finish, showcasing his dedication to detail. However, just as the young颜振發was beginning to make a name for himself, a conscription notice arrived, and he had to temporarily put down his brushes to serve in the military. The third story is about the golden age of movie billboards and their legacy. The 1970s to 1980s were Taiwan's golden age of cinema and the takeoff period for颜振發career. Every day he painted in the theater's studio from dawn till late at night, and billboard after billboard was born from his brush. Back then, movie theater owners said颜振發billboards were like magic, always making passers-by stop and walk into the cinema. With the changing times, the rise of color television, VCRs, and digital printing technology, hand-painted billboards gradually declined, and many painters switched professions. But颜振發continued to adhere to traditional techniques. Starting in 2000, he became the chief hand-painted billboard artist for Tainan's Chunmei Theater, continuing to resist the trend of digital printing with hand-painted billboards, making Chunmei Theater one of Taiwan's few remaining old theaters that preserve the tradition of hand-painted billboards. Among颜振發decades of creative work, one of the most frequently mentioned representative works is the billboard for the movie The Duel, starring David Chiang and T. Lung, which he painted during his time at Yanping Theater. This work was massive, over 20 panels and about 3 stories high, with a magnificent aura, becoming one of颜振發proudest works and making him famous in the industry. Additionally, with the evolution of time,颜振發recent hand-painted billboards for international blockbusters such as Doctor Strange, Logan, and Miracles of the Namiya General Store have not only received high praise from film companies and international directors, but have also brought Taiwan's hand-painted movie billboard culture onto the international stage, becoming a symbol of Taiwan's soft power. In addition to preserving the art of hand-painted movie billboards,颜振發influence on Taiwanese film culture is also reflected in multiple aspects. He actively offers hand-painted billboard courses, passing on this nearly lost art to younger generations, and collaborates with Chunmei Theater to hold workshops, allowing more people to learn about and love this art form. Furthermore,颜振發hand-painted billboards are not limited to the film industry. He has also been invited to paint giant murals for Tainan's historical sites and cultural parks, and has collaborated across disciplines with fashion brand Gucci and rock band Mayday, bringing Taiwanese hand-painted art into the international and popular culture realms.颜振發has also participated in numerous domestic and international exhibitions, such as the Sulang Cultural Park, Water Recreation Park, and National Taiwan University of Arts in Tainan, bringing hand-painted, billboard art into museums and public spaces, breaking the boundaries between art and craft. He has even painted portraits for politicians and celebrities, and has been invited to serve as an artist in residence in places like Hong Kong, allowing Taiwanese hand-painted art to shine internationally. These stories make颜振發not only a movie billboard artist, but also an important promoter of cultural inheritance and innovation in Taiwan.颜振發story makes us rethink the power of focus. Each of his paintings is an interpretation of this quote: "Focus on one thing, do it to the extreme, and you can transcend time and space." His billboards were not just promotional materials of their time, but also timeless works of art that still move countless people today. What enlightenment does this focus offer us contemporaries? In this age of information explosion and omnipresent distractions, we are often pulled by various choices and interferences, making it difficult to focus on one thing.颜振发story reminds us that when we find something we truly love and fully commit to it, we can create our own value. Whether it's a task at work, a personal hobby, or seemingly insignificant details in life, as long as we focus, we can make the ordinary extraordinary. So how can we apply this wisdom to our lives? Let's talk about the power of micro-actions.颜振发story inspires us that focus is not distant. It can start with small daily things. Here are 2 simple micro-actions to help you cultivate focus and pursue excellence in your own field. The first micro-action: dedicate 30 minutes each day to something you love or want to excel at. Whether it's learning a new skill, reading a book, or completing a work task, turn off phone notifications, stay away from distractions, and fully immerse yourself for those 30 minutes. The significance of this action is that through short periods of focused practice, you can gradually develop the ability to do deep work, making your efforts more efficient and fruitful. The second micro-action: choose a current task or hobby and set a specific ultimate goal. For example, if you're writing an article, try to polish a certain paragraph until you're satisfied with it this week. If you enjoy painting, try to incorporate a new technique into a painting. The purpose of this action is to let you experience the sense of accomplishment that comes from perfecting details, just as颜振发pursued perfection in every billboard. When you see your progress, you'll be more motivated to continue. Don't let today's thoughts remain in your mind. Let them be the starting point for your change. Now please briefly share your chosen micro-action in our comment section. Writing it down is the best commitment to yourself. By sharing, you can also encourage other friends who aspire to grow and jointly witness the huge changes brought about by small actions. Finally, let's summarize the core wisdom of this episode.颜振发life tells us that by focusing on one thing and doing it to the extreme, you can transcend the limitations of time and space. His story inspires us, in this rapidly changing world, to find what you love, put your heart into it, and do every detail to the best of your ability. These efforts may not change the world immediately, but they will illuminate your life with your own unique brilliance. In the next episode, we will explore the story of another outstanding individual, bringing you more wisdom about courage and innovation. Thank you for watching. I'm Thinker Jay. Let's light up our lives with wisdom together. See you next time.